Hey guys, my name is Jasmine and today we're going to be making collages. So supplies, what you need is paper, a pencil, a drawing pencil, which is also a graphite pencil, a Sharpie, an eraser, color pencils, and crayons. So before we really get started here, I'm going to tell you guys what a collage is. A collage, mostly, when you think of a collage, most people think of collage, they think about different pieces of paper kind of put together. So you can do collages with magazines, you can cut out magazine pieces and put them all together. You can use pattern paper and put them all together. But for this one, we're going to be kind of doing like a fake collage. We're going to be making a collage with just what we have here, our crayons, our color pencils, our Sharpie and our pencil, our Sharpie and our drawing pencil. We're going to be drawing things to make them look like a collage, like they're different pieces of things put together. So we're going to get started on that. What I'm going to do for my collage, I'm going to do things that I like. And I'm going to keep it real simple. I'm going to draw things that I like I like dogs. So I might draw like a paw print. And it's going to be really simple. I'm not going to do a lot of detail because that's not going to make it any easier for me. It might make it a little bit more difficult. But if you want to take on that challenge, you can. So one important thing about collage is its layering aspect. And layering means to basically kind of put things up on top of one another. They're kind of all mishmashed and they look like one thing. So that's one thing we're going to mimic here. I'm going to jump in with my Sharpie. If you want to jump in with your pencil, you can. But I'm going to get started with some paw prints because I love dogs. So I'm going to be real simple. Draw some paw prints. I'm going to make them also layer over one another. So I've done 6 paw prints. You could do more, I could have done less. But another thing I like, my favorite shape is the heart. So I'm going to draw some hearts. Again, everything's kind of layered on top of one another. They're running into one another, which is fine. That's what we want. That's how a lot of collage work is. I think stars are also a cool shape. Gonna do that. Circles are a cool shape too that I like, but my paw prints are already pretty much all circles. But another animal I like, other than dogs, I think snakes are pretty cool. So I'm gonna draw some kind of squiggly shapes that kind of remind me of snakes. Let's see. Another thing I like, French fries are good, so maybe I might draw some rectangles. I'm keeping my collage here very shape-based. If you don't want to do just shapes, you don't have to do just shapes. You can draw things out more organically, like say if you like leaves, you can do actual leaf shapes. You can draw the lines and everything. I like leaves because I like plants. So I'm going to include some leaves on mine. Those are all of my shapes that I'm going to do. I might add more later. I might go in and kind of touch some things up. Actually, you know what? For now, I'm going to draw my snakes a little bit more detailed and a little bit of pattern on them so that they don't just look like squiggly shapes. You have a little bit more fun to them. Okay, and now I'm going to start coloring. So I'm going to use both my color pencils and my crayons, but for this whole thing I'm going to kind of also layer my colors just like how I layered my shapes here. So colors are going to run into one another. That's fine. That's perfect actually. So I'm going to get started with a yellow. I'm going to do mostly light colors because I don't want a dark color like maybe dark purple or black. I don't want those to kind of block everything out. Darker colors are going to block everything out. If you start with lighter colors, you can do layering a little bit easier. So I'm going to color my full shapes here. I have my French fry rectangle shapes, coloring those in. I also have my stars. I could do my stars yellow, or I can mix it up a little bit. And I could make them orange, which is exactly what I'm going to do. There are my 3 stars. Next, I'm going to do my leaves. I'm going to make them green. Again, I'm coloring in my full shape, even if it crosses over with another shape, like this one with the paw print. I'm still coloring the whole thing. Next, I'm going to do my hearts. I'm going to make them pink. I'm going to use a crayon. Again, I'm coloring the full heart. And the yellow part here that crosses over from the French fry, I'm also going to color over that. And you can kind of see with your own eyes and on your own collage how colors kind of interact with one another and how they change when you color over them. There are my 2 hearts. Next, I'm going to do my paw prints. And I'm going to do all of them different colors. So I have 6. I'm going to use 6 different colors for them. Which you don't have to do for each of your different shapes, but that is what I've decided to do for my paw prints because I have so many of them. I might as well make them all very colorful. Again, I'm coloring over the previous colors I did. Coloring over my orange star. With most collage work, like actual collage work, since we're making a fake one, with most real collage work, whenever you layer your pieces together, since they're usually separate pieces of paper, whatever you cover just gets covered entirely. You usually don't see it underneath it. But for this one, we're going to be able to see through it. Because that's what our plan is. Next, I'm going to go in with the green that's different than the green that I used earlier for the leaves. This one's a little bit darker. Color this next paw. Going over a star once again. Seeing how the colors change. I'm also going to skip over to my snake here. I'm going to do patterns for each of my snakes. So this one's going to be green, and I'll pick my next color in a second for it. But I'm basically making a pattern. So it's going to be green, another color, and this green is being layered. So is this one a little bit. Let's see. I'm gonna do another red paw, but this red's gonna be a little bit different than my last one, my last red one. And some layering is happening. Then I'm gonna finish my snake over here. So that snake is finished. Then for my last paw, let's see. I'm gonna do pink. So I'm gonna grab my pink color pencil. I'm gonna go in on this one. And this is my last paw. Let's see, I'm gonna do part of this snake pink. And then my last snake, let's see, I'm gonna do yellow and orange. Again, I'm continuing my pattern here on my snakes. There's the yellow part of it. There's the orange part. And there is our layered collage. So, once again, a collage is usually done with different pieces of paper. You can do them with magazines. You can also use newspaper or old books that are probably already damaged. But you can make collage out of paper, like magazines, even calendars, and cut out and put all those pieces together, and that is your collage. We did our collage by drawing our pieces and layering them. And once again, layering means basically just to put one over the other, and we showed that also with our coloring. And you guys can make more, you guys can use different objects. I could use different objects if I were to do this again. I could do different coloring, but I hope you guys do just that and make more, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.